Hello everyone, welcome to another new video of TAG Academy jot ami top 50 history questions discuss kori asu for the junior administrative assistant examination jontu Guwahati High Court e patibo goi ase ami etu video series ot already ketaman questions discuss korisue aru kisu questions ase jonkhini ami further discuss korim ajir video to so let's get into the video. So, आपने देखा है question number 32 which of the following was the birthplace of Guru Nanak? जने कि मैं already কৈছো যে আমি আজি question number 32 discuss কৰি আছো ইয়াৰ আগৰ যোনখিনি questions আছে আমি already আমাৰ চেনেলত ৰিলিজ কৰিছো আপোনালোকে তাতে ভিডিও চাই লব পাৰিব so and I would suggest আপোনালোকে হেগিটা questions চাওক আপোনালোকৰ কাৰণে কিছু হেল্পফুল হ'ব so আজি question number 32 এইটোৰ পৰা আমি start কৰো ভিডিওটো which of the following was the birthplace of Guru Nanak? Into previous year eta question paper pra ami loisu high court ore amar options ase A Amritsar, B Nava, C Nankana aru D Nanded. Yeah, right answer to hobo option C Nankana. Option C Nankana is the birthplace of Guru Nanak. As we all know, Guru Nanak asile ejon spiritual teacher, poet and founder of Sikhism. We all know that founder of Sikhism will regard kora jay. So he Guru Nanakor birthplace kuntu hetu hodisa answer to hoy Nankana. We'll move to next question. Question number 33. Which movement was launched after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre? We all know about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Jallianwala Bagh massacre into 1919 not hoisile. It is yet question to thudise that which movement was launched after this incident. Incident to pisot kuntu mane movement important movement start kora hoisile. Options ami sai long. A ase Quit India movement, B ase non cooperation movement, C ase Swadeshi movement aru D civil disobedience movement. So your right answer to hobo B non cooperation movement. Non cooperation movement hosile 1920. Okay, 1920 non cooperation movement start hosile. Civil disobedience hosile 1930 start hosile aru Quit India to asle last freedom struggle movement etu hosile heri 1942. So your right answer hobo juntu Jallianwala Bagh massacre logot associated ase hetur logot tar pisot juntu movement start korisile hetu asle non cooperation movement in the year 1920. Okay, it was a non violent movement led by Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, we'll move to next question. Question number 34. Who gave the slogan "Do or Die"? It is a very famous slogan given during the freedom struggle. Do or die. Okay, they would say kune display slogan to do or die. Options are A Bal Gangadhar Tilak, B Jawaharlal Nehru, C Mahatma Gandhi, D Subhash Chandra Bose. Your right answer to hobo C Mahatma Gandhi. This slogan was given at the start of Quit India movement. Okay, Quit India movement or Quit India movement or starting out etu slogan Mahatma Gandhi manukhinik disile je do or die, this is our last chance, either we have to ami jodi আমি মানে পুৰা ষ্ট্ৰাগল কৰিব লাগিব হেৰি কৰিব লাগিব প্ৰটেষ্ট কৰিব লাগিব আমাৰ ফ্ৰীডমৰ কাৰণে আৰু নহলে we should not be fearful to give our life in this process. So this was the mantra he gave to the people of India, যে do or die. এটো লাষ্ট স্ট্ৰাগল হয় আৰু ইয়াতে আমি নিজৰ এভৰিথিং দি পেলাই নিজৰ গোটেইখিনি মানে হেৰি যোনখিনি আমাৰ কাৰেজ আছে হেৰি আছে গোটেইখিনি দি পেলাই আমি we have to get freedom, we have to chase the British outside India. So this was the mantra do or die given by Mahatma Gandhi during the Quit India movement. So next question is question number 35. The cabinet mission plan came to India in which year? Yete khudise je cabinet mission plan came to India in which year? Kuntu year ot ahisile? So cabinet mission plan asile cabinet mission asile je it was a mission of 3 British cabinet members. Teoluk ahisile India le to discuss and negotiate about the independence of India. Je keneke independence dia hobo ki nahobo, what are the powers that would be given to India, what would be like full independence dia hobo ne kiba dominant status dia hobo ne ki hobo, India he fate to negotiate korbo karone eta cabinet mission ahisile India le and they were like hebla kotha discuss korbe je transfer of power ki hobo keneke hobo. So yate question to khudise je which year kuntu year ot ahisile cabinet mission kuntu year ot ahisile. Options are A 1942, B 1945, C 1946, D 1947. Right answer to hobo C 1946 ot ahisile. Moving to next question. Who was the Viceroy of India during the Partition of Bengal? Partition of Bengal 1905. It is an important crucial event in our Indian history. 1905 jonkhon Bengal asle Bengal was divided into Western Bengal aru Eastern Bengal and Assam. Bengal was divided as Bengal and Eastern Bengal and Assam. So this was one unit, this was one unit. Enike Bengal khon divide kori dia hoisile. Kyo kora hoisile for administrative purpose or karone koisile je governance easy hobo. Bengal was a very large provinces at that time. আৰু হেকাৰণে গভৰ্নেন্সত দিগদাৰ হৈ আছিল বুলি এডমিনিষ্ট্ৰেটিভ হেৰি মানে কনভিনিয়েন্সৰ কাৰণে ইট ওয়াজ ডিভাইডেড ইনটু টু units, two different regions. So এটা হইছে who was the viceroy of the partition of Bengal 1905. Options আমি চাইলাম option A Lord Curzon, option B Lord Minto, option C Lord Ripon and option D Lord Canning. Your right answer to hobo Lord Curzon. Lord Curzonor সময়ত he was the viceroy. তেওঁ viceroyshipৰ সময়ত বেংগলখন ডিভাইড কৰা হৈছিল কৈছিল যে administrative purposeৰ কাৰণে, but the actual reason was they were trying to weaken the nationalist movement. কাৰণ কি আছিল যে nationalist যোনটো movement আছিল তাৰ nerve center আছিল বেংগল. বেংগলতে বেছিভাগ nationalistবোৰ যিমান famous nationalistবোৰ আছিল বেংগলৰ পৰা আহিছিল আৰু সেই সময়ত তাতে nationalist movementটো বহুত strong হৈ আছিল. So hey মানে যোনটো হেৰিটো আছিল সেইটো উইক কৰি দিবলৈ মুভমেণ্টটো উইক কৰি দিবলৈ কাৰণে এইটো এটা ষ্ট্ৰেটেজিক মুভ আছিলে ব্ৰিটিছৰ দে ডিভাইডেড বেংগল দ মানুহখিনি ডিভাইড হৈ যাব দুটা ৰিজনত সো হেতু আছিলে সেইকাৰণে বেংগল ডিভাইড কৰা হৈছিলে পাৰ্টিশন অফ বেংগল হৈছিলে 1905 আৰু কৰাইছিলে কোনে viceroyshipৰ আন্ডাৰ কাৰ viceroyship লৰ্ড কাৰ্জন তেতিয়া viceroy আছিলে move to next question. Question number 37. What was the purpose of the Vernacular Press Act of 1878? It was the Vernacular Press Act. Vernacular Press Act. Vernacular Press Act. Vernacular Press Act or purpose to ki asle. Vernacular Press Act anisle ki. Ite Vernacular Press Act ki asle. Alop khorke ma koi disu. Vernacular Press Act asle. Vernacular first of all ki hoy? Vernacular mane native or native language or local language. Manhor jonto native language theke local language theke sobore beleg beleg theke amar country bahut khini languages ase beleg sobore beleg hoy native language to. So hetu ke koy native language bilakok koy vernacular language. So Vernacular Press Act to anisle ki hor karne etia. Then first options gita sai law. To promote regional language newspaper, to provide subsidies to Indian publications, to restrict the freedom of the Indian language press, to introduce English education through newspaper. Okay, we have seen the options. So A act to ana hoisile to restrict the freedom of the Indian language press. So ki hoisile hei samoyat bahut khini jonkhini 1878 or hei samoy khini tar age pise bahut mane ki hoisile je vernacular newspapers magazines mane native language jonবিলাক newspapers magazines olaisile aru tahati mane bahut britishor jonবিলাক kambur asile heblak criticize kori pelai britishor jonkhini oppressions asile hekhini criticize kori pelai bahut khini articles ba news khini mane common man or language likhisile so jate india jonkhini common people ase tahatiu buji paok je british e keneke oppress kori ase keneke india manukhini heri kori ase oppress kori ase looting the Indian people. So hetur karone bahut khini vernacular language newspapers ulaisile and talking about boycotting tar pisot swadeshi sedenke swadeshi use bostu use kobe lage aru foreign bostu boycott kobe lage henuka kisuman ideologies loi play e papers bilakot bahut khini mane likha likhi hoisile. So hey samoyat mane British was fearful je iblak manukhiniye biske pohile they will get against British no British manukhini Britishers are against hoi jabo. So hey karone তেতিয়া এই vernacular press act to anisle june restrict korisile je ki korisile junবিলাক indian language vernacular language press asile heblak bond kori disile kiba jodi government or against likhe heblak logalog bond kori die over the night bond korai disile so ar likhibo noarai kori disile mane ekdom suppress kori disile so to restrict the freedom of the indian language press ekane ana hosile vernacular press act. Okay, we'll move to next question. Okay, this is the Kesari newspaper was started by. This is the Kesari buli ekhon newspaper asile hetu time ore hetu time ore vernacular newspapers like that bahut ulai asile hey time ore asile Kesari newspaper. It was written in Marathi. It was a Marathi daily. It was a Marathi daily newspaper and it is the kune start korisile ami options saw A Bal Gangadhar Tilak, B. Mahatma Gandhi, C. Lala Lajpat Rai, D. Ravindranath Tagore. The right answer to hobo A. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Bal Gangadhar Tilak or ekhon Marathi newspaper asile Kesari. Moving to next question. Which British Governor General of India implemented the Doctrine of Lapse? This is the Doctrine of Lapse buli eta it is a British policy. It was a British policy asile je jonto anisile British government e to kurisile kun asile Governor General jone implement korisile the Doctrine of Lapse. So Doctrine of Lapse asile je enuka ta policy banai disile je whenever we know that agote amar princely states asile dher horu dangor beleg beleg princely state asile jot individual rulers asile kings asile jone rule korisile. So as per Doctrine of Lapse ki hosile je jodi kunba ruler king mori jay in whatever reason jujile dhukai jay and if he does not have a male heir mane eta jodi tar kono son na thake daughter hole na hobo he have to have a son a legal male heir ko legal male heir mane nijor biological son hobo lagibo cannot be an adopted son এডপ্ট কৰিব নোৱাৰে বিকজ সেই সময়ত কিছুমান ৰজাই কি কৰে যে নিজৰ সন নাথাকিলে দে ইউজ টু এডপ্ট সন্স so that তাহাঁতৰ মানে হেৰিটো চলি থাকে কিংডমখন চলি থাকে আগলৈকে so সেইকাৰণে ব্ৰিটিছ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে কৰিলে যে they made this new policy doctrine of lapse যে যদি they don't have a legal male heir and they cannot adopt son আৰু যদি তেওঁলোকৰ নিজৰ son নাথাকে then the হেৰি because যোনটো কিংডমটো আছিলে সেইটো ব্ৰিটিছ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ আণ্ডাৰত আহি যাব they will annex their kingdom they will annex the মানে হেৰি সিহঁতৰ যোনখিনি ৰিজন আছে যোনখিনি এৰিয়া আছে সেইখিনি সিহঁতি ব্ৰিটিছ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ আণ্ডাৰত আহি যাব চ' ইট ৱাজ আ ৱে অফ লাইক কেপচাৰিং দি ইণ্ডিয়ান হেৰি আৰু টেৰিটৰি কেনেকৈ মেক্সিমাম ইণ্ডিয়ান টেৰিটৰি নিজৰ আণ্ডাৰত ল'ব পাৰে সেইটো এটা টেকটিক আছিলে ব্ৰিটিছ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ চ' সেইটোৰ নাম আছিলে ডক্ট্ৰিন অফ লেপছ এতিয়া সুধিছে কোন আছিলে গভৰ্ণৰ জেনেৰেল যোনে ডক্ট্ৰিন অফ লেপছ আনিছিলে আমি অপশ্যনছকেইটা চাই লওঁ এ লৰ্ড কেনিং বি লৰ্ড ডেলহাউচি C Lord Hastings আৰু D Lord Wesley ৰাইট আনসাৰটো হ'ব B Lord Dalhousie Lord Dalhousie এটো পলিসি ইমপ্লিমেন্ট কৰিছিলে আৰু আন্ডাৰ দিস ডক্ট্ৰিন অফ ল্যাপছ কিছুমান ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট প্ৰিন্সিপল ষ্টেটছ আছিল যেনেকে ঝাঁসি হৈ গ'ল তাৰপিছত সাতাৰা these were some of the important princely states that were annexed by the British government under Doctrine of Lapse. Okay. Next question is who among the following devised the system of subsidiary alliance? Another of important British policy asile subsidiary alliance to eta British policy asile ye hodise je etu policy kune anisile so under subsidiary alliance ki asile মানে জুমলে again princely states bilakor ki thake je so princely state re nijor army thake to protect themselves against external kiba threat hoy gol internal kiba rebellion hoy gol to hetu kare protect korbile raja bilakor sobare nijor army thakisla agote but under this policy what British did that princely states bilakok force kora hol je tahati nijor army to disband kori diok sobke dismiss kori diok ar tar jagat British will provide them army British armies provide koribo mane East India Company nijor army provide koribo eta East India Company heri kori asile govern kori asile India port so East India Company kole je tahati nijor army provide koribo to the princely states for their protection and in return of that the princely states have to pay them some amount okay but nijor pura armies disband kori dibo laibo princely states blake so that was the subsidiary alliance policy of East India Company asalte tapsot ale hodise je eto system to kune anisile okay subsidiary alliance system to kune anisile ami options to sai law A Lord Wesley B Lord Canning C Lord Bentinck D Lord Dalhousie your right answer to hobo A Lord Wesley etu asile plan to subsidiary alliance it was a way jate mane so princely state bilakor control pabo pare ar princely states bilakor nijor kono military power na thakiba tetia because they has disband their own army or tahatar sob British troops se hoy gol to etia British troops ultimately work for the East India Company jodio tahatok tat deploy kora hoise princely states bilakor protect korbole eta to hetu hoy gol they lose control second they had to pay huge amount to the East India Company in exchange of this protection junto eni tahator kane eta bahut extra kharcha hoy asile so these were the ways to weaken the princely states okay so this is also another of the policy of East India Company okay so as a video to ami ekhinte hek korisu question number 40 aru next further videos ot ami aru questions anim jehetu ami top 50 questions korim boli koisilo aru questions ami ani thakim aru aji video to jodi apnalokor bhal lagise tenehole apnalike like koribo subscribe koribo share koribo aru আমা আকো এবাৰ মনত পেলাই দিও আমাৰ যিমানখিনি কোৱেশ্চনছ আমি ইয়াতে দিছো আমি গুটিখিনি পিডিএফ ফাইল কৰি পেলাই এটা আমাৰ টেলিগ্ৰাম চেনেলত আমি আপলোড কৰি দিম এন্ড along with this questions আৰু questions হিষ্ট্ৰী questions হক বা বেলেগ সাবজেক্টৰ জিওগ্ৰাফিৰ হক পলিটিৰ হক questions আমি আনি থাকিম ভিডিওজও আনিম আৰু সেই গুটিখিনি questions আমি কম্পাইল কৰি this question along with this extra questions আমি কম্পাইল কৰি পেলাই আমাৰ টেলিগ্ৰাম চেনেলত দি দিম আপোনালোকে এভেইল কৰিব পাৰিব for your self study purpose আৰু so hetu aru next class ami try korim Assam history questions ani bole okay so thank you